Thank you very much for joining me on this Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields, and I want to get a look at the winds. There will be a focus on the Eastern Caribbean because we have this southern storm track that is setting up. I always mention we look kind of globally. The weather's all tied together. I love weather, how it's kind of tied together, and I try to piece it together for you. Plus the winds. I always talk about the winds are kind of everything with regards to weather. A strong easterly flow. This is over the next couple days. With that, a southern storm track of a higher chance of rain. Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, Suriname in particular. I'm going to break that down. I'm going to zoom down for you. We'll do that. But you see a lot of these pink shadings here filling up much of the Caribbean, the Atlantic, up through parts of the Bahamas, so Turks and Caicos. Gustier winds over the next few days. Those are winds upwards of about 56 kilometers an hour. 35 miles per hour or even greater. So we've got some gusty winds settling in the next few days, and that enhances that southern storm track, and that's exactly what we're going to see. So let me get right to that. Now, we have that higher chance of rain, as I mentioned, with the potential of some flooding in Guyana and Suriname. Suriname spots had a lot of rain yesterday and the last couple days. If we see some similar totals the next few days, and I'll get to those rain totals, we could see some flooding. But in this sector here, mainly south of St. Lucia and Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada south, a better chance of rain. So really around Trinidad, back through northern Venezuela, Guyana and Suriname, a better chance of rain. Gusty winds, Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire, not so much the rain, but gustier winds. So here it is. This is today, and look at the green on the map. Look at this green. There's Trinidad. You get back toward Guyana, Suriname. Look how that is locked in. Exactly what I'm talking about. That strong southerly storm track once again with us. We dealt with this in the hurricane season. We dealt with this last spring. So we're seeing that at least as of now. It will eventually settle down. Spotty showers elsewhere. Puerto Rico, we could see one or two. Jamaica, we have been too dry. And again, a shower or two over toward Belize today. But do you even see as we get into tomorrow, this is tomorrow afternoon, the green on the map representing some of the rain. We'll see some spotty showers, Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but more so Trinidad and Tobago south again. More rain, another high chance of rain for tomorrow. As we get into our Wednesday, moving forward into our Thursday forecast, same thing, a less in some Trinidad and Tobago, but still Guyana and Suriname. Thank you for sharing this channel, and I'll try to do my best. I use this channel for safety, to keep you safe if there's any flooding issues, so thank you for sharing this channel with your friends and family. It is going to stay active as we go throughout the week. Now, as far as rain amounts are concerned, when you see the purple shadings on the map, we're looking at 75 millimeters or about 3 inches of rain or higher. So that's what we have in spots of Guyana and Suriname just over the next 2 days. So that's on top of what we've already had. So that's why flooding will be a concern. Today, tomorrow, into Thursday, we could see upwards of 75 millimeters to 100 millimeters of rain, maybe a little more in some spots. That would be about 3 to 4 inches of rain. And let me zoom down for us. Here's Trinidad and Tobago, and you see Port of Spain right here. And you see on the edge of it, this is northern Venezuela. Watching northern Venezuela, the brighter colors where we'd get some of the higher totals, but you see how close it is. So it's going to be a very close call. Now, fortunately, the rivers are down. We've been in pretty good shape as a whole across Trinidad, for example, but we're going to be on the edge of some rain. A lot of us need to get some of the rain, of course. Sometimes in the tropics, we get too much too quickly. So I'll monitor that. But overall, the rain chance today, Trinidad and Tobago, it is higher. The more south you are, the more south you live, the higher the chance of rain. A 60% chance, so scattered showers, but again, location, everything as well. More south, better chance of rain. Breezy, winds east, 32 kilometers an hour or 20 miles per hour, 28 degrees Celsius, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. We get just to the north, my friends in St. Lucia. For us in St. Lucia, passing shower with that easterly breeze, and it is windy. It's been windy. Winds will be out of the east at 48 kilometers an hour, 30 miles per hour. In St. Lucia, passing shower, a possibility as we go throughout the day, but that minimal rain chance. Again, most of the action is to the south. Even as you get back toward Barbados, most of it to the south. Jamaica, we've been in between. There's been rain as you get back toward the west and Barbados. There's been rain to the east, what I've been highlighting. We haven't had a lot. 20% chance of a shower. Overall dry pattern. Very warm, 86. It will be breezy at times. In Aruba, I mentioned us in Aruba, most of the rain to the east and to the south. Passing shower, yes. Keep me posted, but the winds are going to be gusty at times. I started this video, if you want to go back, with the winds, and the winds will be very gusty. Winds east at 48 kilometers an hour, 30 miles per hour. and higher gusts. And the winds are going to be building tomorrow and Thursday. That means higher seas in the Caribbean and the Atlantic, so watching that. But overall, the rain chance in Aruba, not too terribly high. I want to jump ahead a little bit, talk about the upcoming hurricane season. The list of names, hurricane season starts June 1st. But as we well know, across the Caribbean, the Atlantic Basin as a whole, we know things sometimes develop outside of the season. Sometimes you get something spinning up as soon as April, which really isn't too far away. So just know that I'm keeping an eye on everything tropical, even this time of year, although I don't expect anything developing this time of year, but I keep an eye on everything. I'm looking at the long-range forecast, but looking at the list of names, Arlene, Brett, Cindy on the list this year, Don, Emily, Franklin, and Gert, and then we head down the list, Harold's on it, Katya, Rena, we get Sean and Tammy. So again, hopefully we don't get too deep into the list, but this is the new list for the upcoming hurricane season. So I'll be looking ahead at some of the kind of long-range forecast. I'll keep you posted on this channel. Plus, I'm going to keep an eye on that rain today. Trinidad Tobago, Guyana, Suriname, parts of Venezuela, that higher chance of rain. Got you covered. Be safe in Suriname where we had some of the rain yesterday. If you get some rain today, again, seek higher ground if necessary. I'll do my best to help keep you safe. Thank you for sharing this channel. Thank you for leaving the comments. No matter where you are, what the weather is going on, where you are, this is a weather community, so it's fun to see. Have a great day ahead.